With a starting price of 37,999 rupees and going up to 41,999 rupees for the top model, the T4 Ultra enters India's premium mid-range segment. The question is, can Vivo still give us that flagship-like experience at this price? Let's find out. Before we dive deep, here's a quick look at what stands out. Pros: stunning 1.5K OLED curved display. Excellent performance with strong thermals. Premium craftsmanship and design. Versatile cameras with periscope zoom. 4K 60 frames per second video on both front and rear. Solid battery life with fast charging. Cons: no silicon carbon battery, only IP64 water resistance. Software still needs refinement. Now, let's break it down. Design. The Vivo T4 Ultra continues Vivo's design tradition. Slim, light, and elegant. At just 7.5 millimeters thick and 192 grams, it's easy to carry, yet feels premium in hand. It comes in Meteor Gray and Phoenix Gold. I have the Phoenix Gold model, and trust me, this finish is something special. Vivo uses photolithography embroidery craftsmanship, etching around 10 million microlines, each just 1 micron wide, onto the surface. The result? A matte texture that looks almost like polished marble. The glass back resists fingerprints surprisingly well, and the glossy metallic frame adds to the luxury feel. However, there's one caveat: the IP64 rating. That means it's splash resistant, fine for light rain, but nowhere near the IP68 protection many competitors now offer. In short, don't drop it in water. Overall, the design screams premium, though it's not the most ergonomic phone out there. A case definitely makes it more comfortable to hold. Display. Now let's talk about one of the biggest highlights, the display. The T4 Ultra features a 6.67-inch curved AMOLED panel with a 1.5K resolution. 1260 by 2800. Bezels? Almost non-existent, which gives you a truly immersive look. Brightness is another big win here. You get 800 nits typical brightness, 1600 nits HBM, and a jaw-dropping 5000 nits peak brightness, which is brighter than many flagships today. For smoothness, you've got a 120 Hz refresh rate and 300 Hz touch sampling rate. The catch? The refresh rate is not super adaptive. You can lock it at 60 Hz, 120 Hz, or set it to auto. I kept it at 120 Hz, and everything from scrolling to gaming felt buttery smooth. Colors are vivid and lifelike, with support for 1.07 billion shades. Vivo's visual enhancement mode also boosts contrast and color in apps like YouTube, Netflix, and Prime Video. And with HDR10+ support, streaming content looks fantastic, especially high-quality Netflix or YouTube videos. There's no notification LED here, but you do get a customizable always-on display for quick info and notifications. For durability, Vivo has gone with Shot Exensation glass, offering decent protection against scratches and drops. Now, you're probably waiting for me to dive into the cameras, but here's the thing. I've already done a dedicated Vivo T4 Ultra camera review on this channel. You'll see the card pop up right here, and I'll also leave the link in the description. That video has everything, from periscope zoom tests to 4K 60 frames per second video samples. So in this full review, let's keep the focus on everything else. Performation. Let's talk performance, and here, the Vivo T4 Ultra doesn't hold back. It's powered by the 4nm MediaTek Dimensity 9300 Plus, paired with up to 12 GB of LPDDR5 RAM and 512 GB of UFS 3.1 storage. On paper, that's impressive. In real-world use, it's even better. From Call of Duty Mobile to Diablo Immortal, the T4 Ultra handled everything at max settings with stable frame rates and zero stutter. This is the kind of performance gamers crave. Sustained performance is also excellent, thanks to Vivo's advanced cooling system. You're looking at a massive 50,000 square millimeters heat dissipation area, a 4,362 square millimeters vapor chamber, 13 temperature sensors, and layered graphite sheets. That means heat is spread out efficiently. After an hour or two of intense gaming, the phone touched around 43 degrees Celsius. Warm, but nothing alarming. Benchmark numbers? On Antutu, it scored around 1.8 million points. Geekbench 6 showed a single-core score of 2,201 and a multi-core score of 7,012. These are flagship-level results in this price range. Simply put, whether you're a gamer, a power user, or just someone who wants smooth, future-proof performance, the Vivo T4 Ultra nails it.
Software.
Now, moving on to software, the T4 Ultra runs Android 15 with FunTouch OS 15 on top. And honestly, it feels more polished than ever. Vivo is promising 3 years of OS updates and 4 years of security patches, which adds long-term confidence. The UI itself is vibrant and fluid. I really liked features like AI Note Assist for quick note-taking, live text to instantly extract text from images, on-device call translation, which is surprisingly useful. There's also Circle to Search, Link to Windows for PC integration, and system optimizations like priority scheduling and Z-RAM compression that make multitasking snappier. Animations feel smooth and modern with Origin animation and Aqua dynamic effects. Yes, there's some bloatware. Apps like Facebook, Amazon, LinkedIn, PhonePay, Spotify, Snapchat, and Netflix come pre-installed. The good news? Most of them can be uninstalled. Overall, FunTouch OS here feels responsive, smart, and packed with genuinely useful features, not just gimmicks. Powering the T4 Ultra is a 5,500 mAh battery, which easily lasts a full day of mixed use. Gaming, photography, social media, YouTube, all covered. Now, here's where I think Vivo could have pushed harder. Many competitors in this range are using silicon-carbon batteries that run cooler and offer higher capacity and slimmer designs. Vivo sticks with a standard lithium setup here. It's good, but not cutting edge. Charging, on the other hand, is excellent. You get a 90-watt fast charger in the box, which takes the phone from 0 to 100% in under an hour. For day-to-day life, that's a lifesaver. So while the battery tech isn't the most advanced, the overall experience is still reliable, with endurance and charging speed that can keep up with heavy use. Audio, haptics, and extras. Audio performance is solid. The earpiece doubles as a secondary speaker, giving you stereo sound with good loudness and separation. Whether you're gaming in landscape mode or watching Netflix, the audio feels immersive. Through headphones, Vivo's audio super resolution features also add some extra clarity. Haptics are decent, not flagship level, but good enough. Security is handled by an in-display optical fingerprint scanner, which works quickly and consistently. Verdict. After spending time with the Vivo T4 Ultra, one thing is clear. This phone punches way above its weight. The display is stunning. The performance is flagship grade, and the design feels premium in every sense. The cameras are versatile, and if you want the deep dive, remember I already have a dedicated camera review linked above and in the description. Yes, there are compromises. The IP rating isn't flagship level, and the battery tech could have been more advanced. But those are small trade-offs compared to everything the T4 Ultra gets right. At a starting price of 37,999 rupees, this is one of the best-kept secrets in the premium mid-range space. It's fast, stylish, feature-packed, and genuinely fun to use. If you're looking for a reliable all-rounder that doesn't break the bank but still feels premium, the Vivo T4 Ultra is a phone you should not overlook.